Hi, welcome to T-SPL's At Home series, where we bring the library to you. I'm Miss Lori.
And I'm Mrs. O. And on the list of awesomeness, it says start a journal about your summer. So, yeah, we have some great ideas for the cover of that journal for you today.
What is a journal, Miss Becky?
Well, a journal can be a notebook where you keep track of what you do that day or how you're feeling. Some people keep them every day.
That sounds like
but
fun.
Some, like me, every once in a while.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I thought it would be fun to make a neat cover for your journal. And I have lots of ideas here, so I'm going to show you. We started with just a plain notebook. This one is painted for another project we did at the library, but with any kind of a notebook. And you can, for this first one, I took a piece of paper and I traced along the edge here like this. And then I cut on that line because that pencil wasn't out, but that's okay. You can cut, that's how you get the right size. And then for all these projects, I used rubber cement. For most of them, it worked really well, but if you don't have rubber cement, glue or glue stick will work fine. And I attached it onto the front, and then I used some washi tape here and just drew.
That looks so nice.
Thank you, my initial for
Yeah.
Becky. And on this one then, and you could do this to any of them, added some rubber bands to the front. Yeah, and then you'll see what we do with those rubber bands. And it kind of looks neat to just put them on, not even all straight. And then you can put as many as you want. You can hold things like your eraser and your pen, a little note there about piano lessons, and
what a great
can be
idea!
kind of useful there.
All right.
Yeah, but you could use these ideas for school notebooks too, not just journals.
Ooh, that one looks interesting.
Yes, on this one I just did the same thing. I traced just a plain piece of white cardstock and attached it on there, and then I just had fun scribbling everywhere with a black marker, and I started coloring in some of it, but I thought it could be fun, you know, if you're just keep adding on, coloring in more and more, you know, at different times when you want. So
That's great. That's a great idea.
And then another idea is just to cut out pictures from a magazine or a catalog or something that you enjoy, and just make a collage. I also did some scrapbook paper pieces in the empty space. And then, you didn't have to, you could just glue stick all those down, but after I glued them all down, then I put a layer of Mod Podge on top, and it gives it like a hard coating. Can you see that the surface looks kind of neat? It's probably hard to see on the camera.
Right.
I also added my
That'll protect
initial.
those pictures too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, good point. This one was fun. This is pipe cleaners.
I love that one.
Yeah, and it gives you a fuzzy notebook. I didn't finish it just to show you what I did, and I just put a layer of rubber cement again. That I tested several glues and that worked about the best, and then just placed it down on there and bent it on the around the edges. Kind of had to hold it there a little bit while until the glue took hold.
I'll put something on it.
That'd be a good idea. Yes, put something heavy
looks
on
really
it.
cool.
Yeah,
I love
so
that.
that's fun. And then you can put a piece of paper in here on that side so that you don't get cut on those.
That makes you immediately want to just touch it.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay, thank you. And then the last one is just duct tape. You know, there's lots of neat duct tapes at the store, so just do some kind of a pattern or something and take it around the edge. And then I made a little pencil holder. Oops, I didn't secure it good enough. I just took a little bit of tape.
Oh, yes.
And
Tape is so great.
it is. It's so useful.
Yeah.
And then tape that in there and made a little loop there for the pencil.
Yes.
And there you go.
What a great idea.
Yeah. But with such a really neat journal cover, it'd be nice to have a really neat utensil to write with.
Well, guess what?
You have some ideas?
I have some ideas.
Oh.
How about pencil toppers?
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay. These are little creepy monsters or something. These are just twisted pipe cleaners. This one has a bead for his head, and I had made some little people before like this, and I just added him on here. This is just a double pipe cleaner made into a ball and then googly eyes put on there. There are so many ideas, and we have a link to making these, and there's all kinds of things on Pinterest on making pipe cleaner ones. I'm going to show you how to make the monster with the crazy hair. So you'll need a piece of felt, and it's about 4 inches by 6, I think, something like that. It's on the website, and you will cut in to make the hair about 3 inches in. And if you want to get really snazzy, you can make a second row of hair. I'm just going to do the first one, but if you want a second color, you can put that in there too. I'm taking that, okay. And could you cut me a couple pieces of tape?
Sure.
I actually put glue along here to hold it on. You want the top of the pencil to be just at the hairline there. And pretend this is glued. I don't have my glue with me. All right, so we've glued that on, but just to make sure that it stays on, I also put a piece of clear tape around it, just, you know, to make sure it doesn't unravel.
Wow.
Guess if you just want to tape that on there.
Okay.
I mean, you could go around with duct tape completely. Okay, and then if you have the 2 colors, you fluff his hair up and just stick on with glue a couple of googly eyes.
You could do school colors if you had.
Yes, yes.
Or use
And
that
for this one, I just used a piece of paper the size, and it was colorful paper, and so it's very colorful. To make sure his hair doesn't fall off the other way, I put an eraser on the end.
Oh.
And these, you'll just wrap 2 pipe cleaners around your pencil to make it longer. And then when you get to the top, since you have 2, you can make things to put the eyeballs on, or I put a pom-pom here, put the eyeballs on. There's just a million things you can come up with, and I'm sure you can use your imagination to make some pencil toppers. Yeah, man, very cool. Oh, my eye fell off. Okay, sorry about that, bud.
And we hope you maybe start having a journal of the summer
Yes.
and all the things that have been going on in your life right now, because there's a lot to write
Right, maybe a vacation journal.
about. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for joining
Thanks
us,
for coming.
and we'll see you next time. Bye.